Roblox is the largest user-generated online gaming platform geared towards kids and teenagers, where they can create their own adventures, roleplay, and interact with one another. They're also a community notorious for creating stories. So much so that it's turned into a meme. The meme being, why are you so sad? Because I watched this sad-ass Roblox video. Emotions are high for the kiddies, people. So today we're counting down some of the more cringeworthy sad stories that have appeared on YouTube from the site, with our top 10 saddest Roblox stories. And disclaimer, this is pretty much just a reaction video with some tips on what the most cringe Roblox sad stories are. You've all been warned. I don't know shit about Roblox, so. And at number 10, a very sad Roblox story. Here we have a story about a dad taking his kids to Disneyland. A bacon-haired fellow then takes them onto a plane ride. To get there, I think. But then the plane goes through what I imagine is bad turbulence, and then there's smoke, and the plane is on fire, and then the soundtrack is like totally off tone, even though there's like a bunch of horrible things happening on the screen. I mean, as horrible as you can get with Roblox and weird bulky rectangle figures. Then all of a sudden, main dad dude falls out of the plane, and the music changes, and it goes to black and white, so you obviously know it's really sad now. And then he catches fire while in the water, which causes him to lose an arm and all of his hair and probably die. And at number 9, try not to cry, it's impossible. Here's a Roblox story about a little Doge, and a girl who gets the little Doge as a present. She loves the little doggy Doge and hates going to school without the little doggy Dojo, because Doge gets out and follows her to school because they love each other so much. And then at school she gets bullied and runs out of the building, and guess who's there? It's her little doggo Doge dog friend guy. Then we get a montage of her at school day after day getting bullied, but at the end of the day her little doggo's there, so everything is happy and fine, until one day her bullies dunk her head into a toilet, and then she finds a knife randomly in a school bathroom and then decides to stab herself in the stomach. That was quite the twist. The little doggo doogey guy friend is waiting outside of the school for her, but then she never comes, so he's sad and he lies down and then everybody cries. Up next at 8, Eat the Sad. This number title has absolutely nothing to do with this video, it's just how I feel. The real title of this video at this number is Sad Roblox Story, Please Don't Be Mean, so it's basically asking for it. It's really hard to not be mean when it's literally stills of someone else's video, with the video capture branding still on it. Bandicamp.com. So it's about a girl and her dad decides to go to the army, I think, and then the daughter is like really sad and stuff, and then gets bullied because that's like a serious motif in all of these videos. It's a lot of bullying. And then she gets stabbed by the bullies, because that is also a motif. And then her dad comes back from the army, and the girl bleeds out, and then it's all very confusing. I don't know if it happens at the same time or not. Moving on. And at number 7, The Sad is Forever Within You. This sad Roblox story, published on July 21st of 2015 by YouTube channel Gigi4321_, is called I Wouldn't Mind. It specifies that it was actually created by a user named Cuddly Kumi, whose name has a lot of hearts and infinity symbols in it, so that might be the right pronunciation, or maybe it wasn't. So yeah, you probably know where this is going. Anyway, story features a young kid whose parents love him, he loves soccer, he gets bullied. Fellow girl who also gets bullied is all like, I am here to comfort you. She comes to his birthday, they get old and get an apartment and a dog and get married, and then I think someone dies and she gets depressed and can't have a baby, so then they adopt a kid. There's like no real conflict in this story. And then their dog gets hit by a car and bleeds out. Like, I you not. Then the mom gets cancer, and it's just all very quick and happening and pointless, and then the dad's like, I'm super broke, so I'm gonna go to the army, and then he dies. And at number 6, I Have No Friends. This sad Roblox story is called Numb, and features a very unsupportive mother. I'm also trying to figure out why most of the female characters in these Roblox stories all look like they're trying to be Sporty Spice in 1997. Seriously, come on, you can customize better. Anywho, there's a lot of emphasis on trying to make this poor kid make friends, and like, yeah, moving to schools multiple times is pretty difficult, I get it, but the kid's just kind of a brat about it. The mom asks how her first day of school goes, and then she's like, I hate this new school because they gave me homework on my first day. Like, that's kind of the whole point of going to school, is to you do homework, and then she goes off about how she thinks her school is a cult, which also isn't logical. So she doesn't do any of her homework and then is told by the principal that she's not going to graduate after one day of not doing homework. And then everyone's like, oh my god, we love you, let's get ice cream. I'm sure people make these stories because they're getting through their own troubles and getting them out into the world helps, but like, come on, from a story perspective, what are you doing? 5 more stories to go on this list. And at number 5, So Sad. Here we have a story about a young couple. The girlfriend, who we later learn is named Mia, is all sad and emotional on the phone. And buddy guy here is all like, oh no, is everything okay? And she's all like, do you love me? And he's like, but I do. And then the next day she doesn't come to school and he's all like, sad. And then buddy dude guy is all like, I'm concerned. But then you find out at the end of the video that her being sick wasn't like a bad thing, it's just herpes. So I guess this one is my favorite on this list. And at number 4, bullies are sad. What, that last video wasn't sad enough for you? Well, here's a video called A Sad Roblox Bully Love Story. So this starts off as 3 kids skipping detention. There's a whole lot of empty narrative stuff and seemingly innocent, and then bam, the girl character goes home and her dad is all uber aggressive and then tells her to make him a sandwich and then yells at her, and then they're all like, oh my god. Then the next day at school, some bully guy is yelling at the other dude in glasses because of something to do with chicken, but it's like super unclear. Then both dudes ask the girl to the dance, and then it flashes forward 2 years later, and both of the guys are still butthurt about this one dance situation. And then there's another bully and the girl is taken away by Child Protective Services, and I don't understand how this video has 1 million views. Anyway, one of them kills themselves at the end, so sad. And at number 3, emo girl is sad and her parents are probably dead, I think. The first 46 seconds of this video is a complete waste, so skip forward. I mean the one that you're watching, although arguably you could say the same thing. So this video is a part of a series, but I didn't bother to watch the first 4 videos. Here we have a girl. Her parents are dead. She sees them in a dream, then she wakes up and it's basically Cinderella before the ball. There's also some dude who shows up and her aunt and uncle are like, screw off. So for whatever reason, I did end up skipping to the finale, which is called Finale Part 6. And then there's some cops that show up and the boyfriend dude gets stabbed by the girl's uncle. I don't know, man, like this whole thing is like a little too melodramatic for my liking. But the kicker is that everything works out in the end and the boyfriend doesn't die and the girl gets a book deal, which just like kind of made me feel the whole thing was very clickbait. And at number 2, so sad, guaranteed makes you cry, but also child and domestic abuse. Okay, so all jokes aside, child abuse and domestic abuse, not cool. Out of all the stories on this list, this one titled Broken by Moonfall X actually isn't unbearable, for the first few minutes that is, and is told from the perspective of a little girl watching her parents fighting from the stairs of her house. And it like actually seems like it could be interesting, but then it just completely fails. It starts to drag on after the dad leaves the mom and then she starts drinking and breaking things. And the kid goes to school and some little asshole's like, I hope you trip and fall and die. And then the kid comes home and her mother is gone, and then this is when I was like, I think I've been clickbaited again, because there was no child abuse in this video. But there are some pretty dark title cards at the end that reads, everyone hates me, I hate myself. So yeah, from what I gauged, the second part has an imaginary friend and the mom might be dead, but I couldn't really mentally get through another one of these videos. Good luck to you if you try. Godspeed. And finally, in at number 1, War is sad. Oh boy, we've got a real tearjerker here for you guys. This 22-minute and 38-second Roblox epic that has over 12.9 million views is the saddest of the fucking sad. It's called The Last Guest. And like, I think it's kind of about racism a little bit, and dead parents and orphans who then grow up and fight bullies to inspirational stock music that is not really tonally accurate. Anyway, the main orphan gets married to another orphan, joins the army, has a training montage, and there's some stuff about bacon terrorists who kill his parents. And then he goes to a place that kind of looks like the Middle East to kill them, but then he gets bombed and there's a dude wearing a chef's hat. It's all very poor storytelling. And probably by a kid, so I guess I'm kind of a dick for making fun of this kid's work. Anyway, it ends with some dollar store Hans Zimmer Gladiator music montage, and then the dude ends up dying. But guess what? It's part of a trilogy. But really, it's summed up best by this 20-something second video cut. Yeah, Roblox is real sad. There we have it, friends. Did you enjoy the cringe? Why do all of these stories involve bullies? Did you cry? Did you feel the sad? If you dug this video, go hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe. And make sure you send us your own Roblox sad story and we'll watch it and tell you how bad it is. In the meantime, go click on that playlist. It's got other videos in it. None of them will make you cry unless you really dislike Sonic, then you'll probably bawl your eyes out since it's at least 50% of our channel. Because of algorithms. And you guys. Pat yourselves on the shoulder. And click the playlist. Why haven't you clicked it already? Probably still crying. Okay, cool.